Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Manager Marty!
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Manager Marty!
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Manager Marty!
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Manager Marty!
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Road to Tape film crew, welcome to another episode of Road to Tape podcast. I'm your host, the manager at Walmart, the manager of Target, Manager Marty. We need answers. I promise y'all today. I promise y'all that I'm not going to hold you all along today. Because I know Tank Davis and Lamont Roach have a weigh-in that they are preparing for. And I know we all want to participate and provide viewership to support this major event. This card tomorrow night is going to be awesome. Definitely going to be awesome. Great card tomorrow night. We in for some great boxing tomorrow night. But right now, we need answers. Let me play y'all a clip of an interview that Tank Davis did with a plethora of members of the media. But where I got this excerpt from was Fight Hub TV. There was all of the members of media there yesterday asking him. So you might have seen or heard what I'm about to play for you on multiple channels, not content creators, but I mean, I'm just saying like the members of the media. When Tank Davis said these words, and I wanted to get your take on it in the chat. If you are watching the live through replay, I welcome you as well. Please give me your feedback in the comment section below. I welcome each and every last one of you. Come on in. Before you have a seat, grab a plate. Grab a plate now. Grab a plate because I want to serve you some food. Food for thought. Here are the words of Tank Davis just yesterday. You know what? I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
Another thing, bro. I don't even want to. How these guys is. Didn't get hurt against
Metro. Yeah, you talking about Crawford got hurt by Metro? Is that what you're
no,
saying?
you got clipped by Gervonta, right? Right? The fuck he's looking at strong over the past year. I mean, these years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack shit. Tell me. Y'all laugh, bro. Tell me. Ain't that guy that a part of it, he been caught. He went to jail for it. He went to jail, right? Yeah. And he the owner of this next shit, right? And he went to jail for it.
Those were the words of Gervonta Tank Davis, and he was referring to Terence Bud Crawford. And before we get into all of that, before we get into all of that and dissect what Gervonta Tank Davis said in live time, I want to talk about Claressa Shields. And you know I have to show my face to talk about this topic. But before we do, we have the air fryer warming up. It's warming up pretty slow. I'm not going to hold you all long. I promise you that. And so I got to get something for y'all. Please, hold on. Please, I need y'all to hold on. Un momento. I'll be right back. Hold on. You know what? I went to, y'all lucky. I was going to go get my EBT, American Express card. Man, it's in my wallet. Woo, I think I left my wallet in the car. I don't know it might be in there. I wanted to show y'all my EBT American Express card because that's what I want to let you all know right now, that your monetary contributions to this channel is greatly appreciated, but also greatly needed. That's all I'm saying. I need y'all help financially. I'm going to tell you that right now. So I was going to show you all, some of you might have seen it already, my EBT American Express card, and it has food stamps on it too. Don't let me find out how to pull up the numbers. But I have to double salute my guy, Jeremy Austin. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Road to Tape film crew. I also have to double salute my homegirl, member of the channel, supervisor of the Road to Tape film crew. 2 Cents Boxing is with us. We got P Flame in the building. Double salute to my family, my guy, Lucky McKinnells. We got Brian King in the building. We got everybody here right now. And I know it's a short audience because it's all been short notice with the live, but I'm glad all of you are here. And the air fryer will start warming up. And I need your contributions to come in fast because I don't want to hold you long, but we have to get the air fryer to 500 degrees before we go. And the first super chat of the day to get the air fryer plugged in is from none other than a member of this channel, supervisor of the Road to Tape film crew, one of my biggest supporters. Double salute to her. My homegirl, Ty, she is here, live and live in color, always coming out first, swinging with the super chats. Always appreciate you, Ty. Good to see you again, sweetheart. Ty says in the super chat, we need answers. And we certainly do, Ty. We do need answers. Now, before I get to what I want to talk about with Tank Davis and what he said about Terence Crawford and them snack people, his words, not mine, and Victor Conti, I wanted to direct your attention to Claressa Shields. Okay? Now we have to talk about this. Now, I know some people don't want to hear this. I know you don't want to hear it. Some of y'all do want to hear it, but there's some other haters of mine that don't want to hear it. So I welcome all my haters. I welcome all my spies, and I welcome all of my detractors. I welcome you. Come on in and participate in the chat. Come on in, participate in the comments section. Don't let me send the link out because we invite guests up here on this platform. But I'm trying to figure out who told y'all that Claressa Shields is suspended because she tested positive for marijuana. I'm just trying to figure out who told y'all that. That's for the first question I want to ask. Who told the public that? We know who told the public that Claressa Shields failed a PED drug test. We know Rick Glaser was the author of those words. But I'm trying to figure out who told the public that Claressa Shields tested positive for marijuana, though. And that is the reason why she is suspended by the Michigan Athletic Commission. It's on your screen if you don't know the answer. Him. Victor Conti. Okay? Victor Conti. Now, we know that Victor Conti and his words are not credible, don't we? We know that. I mean, it's on your screen right now. It might be a little bit too small because I wanted to screenshot the entire length of his tweet. Okay, this was 2 weeks ago, y'all. Some of y'all remember I did an entire live on this. And I want to read y'all something in this. If y'all can stay with me just real quick. I'm going to read this part. This is what Victor Conti said. His own words. Follow me, class. Most credible anti-doping entities do not consider marijuana to be a PED. VADA found no PEDs in Clarissa's blood and urine samples. I want to stop right there. I'm going to read it again because somebody probably missed that. And I'm going to dissect that if we quickly can. Come on, class. Stay with me, class. The professor is here. Stay with me, class. I'm going to read it all again. Middle of the screen. Most credible anti-doping entities do not consider marijuana to be a PED. VADA found no PEDs in Clarissa's blood and urine samples. Okay, that's what Victor Conti said. So, if that is the case, that VADA did not find any PEDs in Clarissa's blood and urine samples, I'm gonna need Claressa Shields to post her test results from the Smartle lab. Claressa Shields, I know that you are listening, and I know you've been watching this channel, just like we know everybody else been watching my channel. Hey, Claressa, I don't ask for much. I want to issue you a challenge, Claressa, and if any of you know Claressa, send her this. Share this piece of video with her. Since Victor Conti, your doctor, because he is her doctor, you know, he's the one that collect people's blood. He's the one that evaluate through comprehensive blood testing. He's the one that provide recommendations after he evaluate the athlete's blood. He's the one that diagnosed athletes, even though he's not a medical physician. Your doctor, Claressa, Victor Conti said, this is his words, not mine, that VADA did not find any PEDs in your blood and urine samples. That's hearsay. We need the paperwork. See, on this platform, we're not speaking on nobody else's platform. We don't go by hearsay. I have a quote that I'm working with the United States Trademark and Patent Office. There is already in the works. That I'm going to trademark that says hearsay is heresy. Hearsay is heresy. We don't go by hearsay. We need the paperwork. You know, when Claressa Shields posted the Quest Diagnostics paperwork of her test results that said negative for her marijuana test? Yeah. So if she's bold enough to post the results of her test through Quest Diagnostics Administration, then she should keep that same energy. And we're still waiting for any snack fighter to do this. They haven't done it yet, and neither did their doctor, Victor Conti. And that is the to post and publish the test results from the Smartle lab. I'm not talking about with VADA's letterhead on the letter and you tested negative when we collected just no. I'm talking about from the lab that VADA uses that test for PEDs. Hey, Claressa, we don't believe you until you post the test results. The Roll to Tape film crew members don't believe you, Claressa. I don't care how many interviews you go on. We don't believe you until you post the test results from the Smartle Lab. SMRTL. I know the acronym and what it stands for, but you know that lab that tests you through VADA. The ones that test through using the tool and method of the carbon isotope mass spectrometry test for TE ratios. See, some of y'all didn't know. I knew about that. You know I've been doing research on this. Don't let Rachel Donay and them lie to y'all. Don't let Blueberry Sports TV lie to y'all. Don't let Victor Conti swindle y'all. Don't let Tim Bradley lie to y'all. I've been doing research on this since 2010. There's nothing that they can do but come out and tell the truth. Now, Claressa Shields, I got a question for you. Victor Conti, I have a question for you. I just trying to figure out something. Because Victor Conti, I'm going to put his words back on your screen and keep on reading. He said, I'm just going by what the man said. I hope y'all don't mind, do you? I hope y'all don't mind. I can only go by what he said. The man said, and I quote, look at the bottom part of your screen now. I know the words are small. That's why I'm going to read it for you. Come on, class. If you can see this, we're going to read it together. We're going to start at the word this. THIS. Y'all ready? Okay, good. This is an ultra trace amount that likely would have come from second-hand smoke in the arena. I'm going to read it again. Double salute to my guy, Band Up. He's a member of the channel supervisor of the Roll to Tape film crew. I'm going to read it again, Band Up. I want to make sure that everybody got this. Come on, class. The professor is here, and I promise you I won't hold you too long. Let's start at the word this. I'm going to read it again now. We're going to take Victor Conti's word, the pseudoscientist, the pseudo-doctor, okay? This is an ultra trace amount that likely would have come from second-hand smoke in the arena. Y'all see it on your screen. That's what Victor Conti's words were. So I got a question on that. If the trace amount of marijuana that was found in Claressa Shields' system during the time that the test was administered, which she's supposed to allegedly tested positive for it, if it was just from trace amounts, because spectators, I don't know how to smoke weed, but this is what I be seeing people do. That's how you smoke it? Some of y'all know. You ain't got to tell your stuff in the chat. I'm just saying, you know, it's legal now. Yeah, I don't know why people use they put the three fingers. Yeah, if it's because, you know I got to give you entertainment. If it's because spectators were in the arena smoking weed, you know my lips is probably too big to smoke weed. I don't know. But I'm just trying to figure out if it's because people in the arena was smoking weed that allowed Claressa Shields to have trace amounts of marijuana found in her system. I got a question on that. Look at your screen. Then how come her opponent, Danielle Perkins, was not suspended from Michigan's athletic commission? Now, I know somebody going to ask me, or you might be thinking, Manager Marty, why did you put up box rec to show Danielle Perkins' record? Why did you put up box rec to show Danielle Perkins' record? Well, I'm not showing you Danielle Perkins' box rec to show you her record. What I'm trying to show you is there's the distinction from when you look at Danielle Perkins' box rec. Come on and stay with me and look at your screen. Then when you look at Claressa Shields' box rec. If you pull up Danielle Perkins' box rec right now, live and living color, you're going to see that there's no yellow beneath her name. Huh? There's no golden strip with words in it underneath her name. But when you go on Claressa Shields' box rec, live and living color, you're going to see that golden strip. Some say yellow, golden strip, the color, right? With words in the middle of it, underneath her name. This is what it says, if you can't see your screen. Because you might be working, you might be at the nail salon, you might be driving. I get it. Here it is. Suspended by Michigan Unarmed Combat Commission indefinitely. Woo! Let me show y'all Danielle Perkins box rec. When you Google her name and go on box rec, y'all see that, right? Okay, good. And you see Claressa Shields. You see that, right? Okay, good. Now, if it's because I want to show my faces, I love doing this move. If it's because people in the arena, the spectators, all the way up in section 200 and something, all the way up section 100 and something. If they were in the arena blowing that Reggie, is that what it's called? Okay, they were doing it. They were smoking the ooh-wee. Is YouTube going to demonetize me for doing this? I don't know. But all I know is that according to Victor Conti, the spectators, I know smoke's supposed to rise. Don't smoke rise? I don't know, when I was a kid, back in the day, if y'all were born in the late 80s, early 80s, late 70s, in the early 90s, they had Smokey the Bear, the D-A-R-E, Dare, that Dare program. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. I learned since a little kid through Smokey the Bear and them that smoke rises. I'm just trying to figure out, how did somebody in section 256 do like this? And the smoke just start trickling down all the way to the ring and got into Claressa Shields' system, but not her opponents. I just trying to figure out how does this happen? Listen, Victor Conti said secondhand smoke. I'm just telling y'all what the man said. Y'all read it on your screen. I don't know. I'm not a weed expert. I don't know. All I know is this. All I know is how they, that's all I know. But I'm just trying to figure out where the test results from VADA. That's why, let me go on my screen. I want to show y'all something again. Speaking of VADA, let me show y'all something real quick. Let me see something. I want to pull up something, if y'all don't mind, real quick. I'm going to pull up VADA's website. We got a few minutes before we're going to get to Tank Davis. Hey, Falcon, double salute to my guy, Falcon. Thank you for sending that cash app. I appreciate you. Listen now, I'm not going to hold y'all too long, but I'm telling y'all right now, I know for a fact that I need monetary contributions. Don't make me go get my EBT American Express card. I will go get it because the air fryer got to warm up to 500 degrees. Come on now, we've been on here for 23 minutes. Can we get some help? I don't ask for much. Let me see if I want to go on VADA's website again. I did it earlier. I just need to go back on it again. I want to see something. Yeah, y'all. I hope y'all don't mind. I just want to check something out. I hope y'all don't mind. Okay. I just trying to figure out something. Yeah, I just want to figure something out. Who said that? Hey, 2 cents. No, the fight is not a no contest. It's still. Is it a fight no contest? It's still saying that Claressa Shields won when you go on BoxRec. I didn't see them updated yet. I didn't see them updated to a no contest. Just wanted to put that out there because 2 cents boxing said in the chat, was it a no contest? I'm just trying to figure out where is Claressa Shields. That's why I'm going on VADA again. I just want to check while I'm live, so nobody will say I'm lying or I'm hating. People be lying on me saying I'm hating on them. I don't know. I'm hating on certain people because when I go on VADA's website, I can't find Claressa Shields on there. Double salute to my guy, Mr. Altruistic. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roller Tape Film Crew, and double salute to my guy, All Things. He's also a member of the channel, supervisor of the Road to Take film crew. Two Cents Boxing, I apologize to you publicly. I did get your email. I got your email, and I will email you back. Had a lot going on over here. I'm just trying to figure out, I've been looking for, where is Claressa Shields at? On Vada's website, I can't find her. Where is she? Now, somebody else might be able to find her. I checked earlier before I came live, because maybe they put her on, when they seen her name in the title today. They put her on. That video I published yesterday. Vada and Victor, they've been watching me, trying to update certain information when they hear me talk about it. I see what they do. But I'm just trying to figure out, where is Claressa at? I haven't seen her on the website. We need answers. That's all I'm trying to figure out. Where is she on the Vada website? Because we know that Claressa Shields was tested. Remember, I did a live on it when the DCOs came to her house at 6 in the morning and she showed them extracting blood. Now, we don't know if that was the DCOs. We just took her word for it. We don't know. I'm just assuming it was 6 in the morning. And the DCOs came to collect her blood and her urine samples. Because Victor Conti's the one that just said that Vada did not find any PEDs in her urine and blood sample. That's what I just read to y'all. He said that in a tweet. But I'm trying to figure out, where are the test results? If Claressa Shields can post the Quest Diagnostic test results, why can't she post the Smarto Lab test results through Vada? That says negative, 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 negative for all of the tests through the panels that's used for PED testing. Where is it? I'm trying to look. Hey, Steve, I'm trying to find Claressa Shields on the website. I'm on it now for somebody that's going to lie on me and say I'm just making this up. I can't find her on the website. Where is Vada when you need them? We don't know what her test results were. We're just going by the words of who? Victor Conti. Victor Conti is not a reliable, credible source. Is he? No, he's not. I caught Victor Conti in 8 different lies when he was here twice in a matter of 6 days. Y'all remember that? I caught Rachel Donaire in 7 lies just about me alone. Y'all remember that? We need answers. That's all I'm trying to figure out. Where are the test results? No other content creator is challenging Claressa Shields to post the test results through the Smarto Lab. I don't want to see the little paper that Victor Conti always posts about when Devin Haney tests negative and it has Vada's name on the letterhead. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about directly from the lab. The same way she did the other day with Quest Diagnostics. Where is the paperwork when you need it? I don't care about nobody's words and no interview. We need the paperwork. Because I'm just trying to figure out something. The Michigan Unarmed Combat Sports Commission, they said some hard words about Claressa Shields, didn't they? You've seen what they said. Don't make me post up their public quote. But I'm just trying to figure out. Claressa Shields is not the only one that tested positive for either marijuana or, a narcotic. Is she? Y'all remember that time when David Benavidez, when he tested positive for cocaine? Y'all remember that? What about when Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. tested positive for the cocaine? Y'all remember that? What about more recently when Keyshawn Davis tested positive for marijuana? Y'all remember that? I'm just saying the commission wasn't too hard on those guys. But the Michigan Unarmed Combat Sports Commission said that Claressa Shields is an imminent threat to safety and public interest. So how do we know what she's actually suspended for? Because the bottom line is, we didn't hear the commission come out publicly and state that Claressa Shields tested positive for marijuana, and that's the only reason why she's suspended indefinitely. We don't know what she's suspended for. But the reason why Rick Glaser, based on what a reliable source told me, very reliable source, told me, just yesterday, by the way, that the reason why the rumor came out about Claressa Shields testing positive for performance-enhancing drug was, number one, she did test positive. Nobody knows if it's a PED or not, but Rick Glaser said that she tested positive for a PED because that was the rumor that was coming around. But the reason why the rumor circulated in the first place is because Claressa Shields weighed a certain amount at the weigh-in, and then within 24 hours, she ballooned up in weight. She gained more weight that made people suspicious. You know how when Devin Haney made me suspicious? When he weighed in at one weight on the weigh-in date, and then within 24 hours, he ballooned all the way up to 25 pounds, coming into the Regis Prograis fight at 165 pounds. Y'all remember that? And y'all remember, I rolled the tape right in front of Victor Conti when I challenged him about that. I just did a video about this, 2 weeks ago? Y'all remember that. Some of you were here. Y'all remember that? And it was true because Devin Haney himself came out and said, yeah, it's accurate. I did come in 165 pounds when I fought Regis Prograis. But he said, he said it was water weight as the viewership is increasing exponentially. He said it was because of water weight. That's what he said. He said he drank a lot of water within 24 hours that allowed him to gain 25 pounds. And I showed y'all through the medical websites, Truth and Evidence, that it's impossible for an athlete with no medical condition to gain 25 pounds within 24 hours just by drinking water alone. Come on now. So we need Claressa Shields to do a little bit more than just going on an interview and using a race card. I don't even want to touch on that yet. I'll wait for another time for that. But we can only go by the words of who? Victor Conti. He's not a credible source. If she tested positive for weed and that's why she was suspended, what does Victor Conti have to do with that? Why is he doing damage control publicly like he always does? Why is Claressa Shields suspended indefinitely? Y'all know what the word indefinitely means, don't y'all? Remember when Errol Spence Jr. was suspended by the Nevada State Athletic Commission? Didn't they have a specific return date for him? Remember, he was suspended for a minimum of what? 60 days, correct? Which is standard protocol anytime there's a knockout and or TKO in a fight. But now Claressa Shields is suspended indefinitely. She's the second snack fighter that was suspended indefinitely. Y'all forgot? Devin Haney was suspended indefinitely. He just got his suspension lifted a month ago. Devin Haney was suspended indefinitely for about 8 months. I'm the only content creator that put that information out. I realized something, speaking of content creator. I'm not a content creator. I figured it out. I'm an influencer. I am. You see, ever since I've been talking about this whole snack works ordeal, Farid was here. Two Cents Boxing was here. All Things was here. Shaheed L was here. Lucky McKinnell's was here. Brian was here. A lot of other people was here. That's not in the chat, but they just watch it from afar. Y'all were here. See, when I first started talking about this, people were insulting me. People were calling me names. People were saying that I'm butthurt because Errol Spence lost, and I thought Errol Spence was going to win before the fight. People were saying that I bet a lot of money on Errol Spence winning, which was a lie. People said I'm making excuses because I don't want to give Terence Crawford his credit. And I start talking about the snack program. Oh, Omega Red was here. D-Ski was here. You see, there are people that was here. When I used the opportunity to shed light and bring awareness to this. I've been doing research and investigation on this for over 15 years. And now we're here a year and a half later when I first start talking about Snack, Victor, Conti, and Vada. People that didn't want to talk about it are talking about it now. Content creators that didn't want to touch on the subject matter are talking about it often now. Boxers that wasn't speaking on it before are speaking on it now. Boxing trainers who was never speaking on it before they were exposed to my content in my channel, before they learned about my research that I've conducted. They wasn't talking about it then, but they're talking about it now. So I'm not a content creator. I'm an influencer. Now, I got to say this before we get to Tank Davis, and I promise y'all I'm going to let y'all go. Because the air fryer is not even at 500 degrees. But Tank Davis fought Mario Barrios. Y'all remember that? Double salute to my guy, my family, my brother, Lucky McKinnell's. Thank you for the cash app, Lucky. And I appreciate the fact that I did not have to go in my wallet and get my EBT, American Express card, to let y'all further know I need the contributions because it's going to help me continue to give you quality content as an influencer. Now, when did Tank Davis fight Mario Barrios? Does anybody know? Does anyone know when Tank Davis, what year was that when Tank Davis fought Mario Barrios? Does anyone know? I mean, I know. I just want to see if y'all know. Tank Davis fought Mario Barrios now, right? Double salute to my guy, Lee. Thank you for your super chat and your contribution. I appreciate you, big dog. Lee says, here's a little something for the teacher. Turn up, Marty. You know I will, Lee. And I appreciate your contribution. Now I got to turn it up a little. I got to turn it up now because Lee got the, hey, Lee got the air fryer on 375 degrees. We got to turn this thing up. When did Tank Davis fight Mario Barrios? Can somebody give me the year in the chat? Thank you. The People's Perspective Uncut. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let me put it on the screen so the people can see. June 26, 2021. That's when Tank Davis fought Mario Barrios. Now, somebody might be thinking to themselves, Manager Marty, why are you asking when Tank Davis fought Mario Barrios? I'm so glad you asked. Because Mario Barrios was and still is on the snack program with Victor Conti. Now, you saw that video I posted the other day, and I showed you the fights where his performance was enhanced. Just a few of them. I could have showed y'all more, but just a few. While he was on the snack program. I'm talking about Virgil. I'm talking about Mario Barrios, right? But you didn't hear Tank Davis. You didn't hear Tank Davis speak on snack when he fought Mario Barrios in 2021, did you? Double salute to my homegirl. She's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Road to Take Film crew. Thank you, 2 Cents Boxing, for turning the air fryer up to 400 degrees in the super chat. And 2 Cents Boxing says, turn that MFer up some more. What the F Claressa go over there for? We need answers. Thank you for that, 2 Cents, and your contribution. Thank you. This is what I'm trying to figure out. What did Claressa Shields go over to Victor Conti for if she claims that she's better than Layla Ali? If she's more accomplished than Layla Ali, what did she call Victor for? That's the question I've been asking for a whole year and a half, and I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for a snack fighter to just answer me. But Tank Davis fought Mario Barrios in 2021. But you didn't hear Tank Davis say anything about them snack people, did you? Mario Barrios was with the snack protocol when he fought Tank. Go and watch the highlights on YouTube, and you're going to see the snack logo. You know, when Tank dropped Mario Barrios, when he knocked him down, the snack logo was on his trunk. Go and watch it if you don't believe. But Tank Davis wasn't talking about the snack. This is not a knock on Tank Davis. I'm actually promoting Tank Davis. I'm actually uplifting Tank Davis. I'm actually giving Tank Davis his flowers. Okay? Where I'm getting at with this. Tank Davis ain't talking about snack when he fought Mario Barrios in 2021. But he's talking about it now. He talked about it in October and in November of 2023 when he said, get that snack SHIT out of boxing. When he said, didn't he get caught cheating? Them snack people. I got all the evidence. You know I do. And I'll pull the tweets up if you don't believe. If you wasn't here, you don't remember. Hey. Double salute to Ty. She circled the block and spin the block again with another super chat. Thank you again, Ty, for your contribution and your support. And the air fryer is up 425 degrees. Ty says in the super chat, turn it up again. I'm highly suspicious. Oh, yes. So am I. I'm highly suspicious, too. And I've been highly suspicious for 15 years. And now the answers are starting to come out. But I'm just trying to figure out. Tank Davis wasn't talking about snack then. But in October of 2023, he said, get that snack SHIT out of boxing. He said it in November, then he spun the block again and said it in December. When you think Tank Davis saw my video, because I put out a video. Go back now. I got all the evidence. You know I'll pull it up. I did a video, my first video, marrying Victor Conti with Vada and snack with Victor Conti. I married all three of them and placed them at the reception together. I made the connection. And I believe Tank Davis saw that video because his name was in the title. I was using the audio that Victor Conti spoke on about VADA testing when he was talking about Mario Barrios and Tank Davis. Even though it was 2 years after the interview, I was using that as an example and a reference, right? And Tank Davis' name was in the title then. I believe Tank Davis watched several of my videos referring to snack. And you see, even he is now highly suspicious of the snack fighters based on the content that I've been putting out. Errol Spence never mentioned anything about steroid use and cycling on and off for 2 years, PED use in boxing. You ain't never hear Errol Spence talk about that before, did you? So let me give Errol Spence his flowers. You hear Errol Spence talking about it now, don't you? Okay, then. What do you think Errol Spence seen when his name was in the title, when Terence Crawford name in the title and snap? Okay, then. Your favorite content creator with large audiences, multiple of them, multiple content creators. I can name 5 of them right now just off the cuff, but I'm not. I'm not angry at nobody. All I'm saying is, when you talk about Vada, Victor, and Snack, and you're using my talking points and information that you only learn right here from my platform, all I ask you to do is have integrity and say my name. I put the work in. That's all. I don't ask for much. I'm the most insulted, the most imitated, but the least paid on YouTube. I don't ask for much. I don't ask for much. Double salute to my guy. He's a day one supporter of the channel. My main man, Pots and Pan. Smooth Criminal. In the super chat, my man, Smooth Criminal, thank you for your contribution and your support. Smooth Criminal says in the super chat, he said, MM, they all watching you, bro. Thank you for that confirmation, Smooth Criminal. Yes, they are. Terence Crawford knows what I'm talking about. Terence Crawford watched this piece of content. We had his friend LC come up here a year and a half ago and confirm that. They all watching me. Claressa Shields, Alicia Baumgartner, Victor Conti, Rachel Donier been spying for 6 months over here. We know what they doing. Tim Bradley, Bill Haney, the list goes on and on. You know what interesting fact I want to talk about real quick? We're going to jump right back over to Tank Davis real quick. Double salute to my guy. He's family to me. Representing Florida. My guy. Woo, this is one of my homies, right? That's why I grab my heart when I see his name. Double salute to my guy, Lump. Appreciate you, big dog, for the support and contribution to the channel. And Lump has been telling me this for a long time now. The man Lump has been telling me this. You know what I mean? And guess what? I don't want to put Lump on the spot. But the thing I love about Lump, he can hold his own. Lump was with me at the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight. And Lump knows exactly what I told him. Hey, Lump, feel free to tell the people that you was a witness. I told Lump to his face, when Terence Crawford dominated Spence, I'm not going to repeat my words to Lump. I told Lump, and I told BFTB, and I told some other people that was around me at the time. Lump know what I said. Hey, Lump, it's coming to fruition now, isn't it, my brother? I told you in July of 2023. And here we are in March of 2025, almost 2 years later, and everything I said is coming to fruition, Lump. And the air fryer, by the way, is on 450 degrees. I just need 2 more, and then the air fryer is going to be at 500. Now, back to Tank Davis. I'm going to replay. I'm going to put up there because I want, hey, that's what Lump said. Lump said it in the chat. He's one of the most honorable men I know. He ain't going to lie to you. Y'all see it on your screen? I'm going to read it out loud. Lump said, yes, he did. Speak the truth. See? Double salute to my guy. He was here a year ago when I was speaking on this. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the roller tape film crew. My guy, Sin Ironheart, is with us. Sin Ironheart was here when I was breaking this thing down. William Old School was here when I was breaking this thing down. I see you. Now, Tank Davis have been watching this platform. And Tank Davis believe now. See, one thing I know, you ain't gotta like Manager Marty. You ain't got to agree with Manager Marty, but you going to believe. You ain't got to like me. You don't have to agree with me. You can insult me. It don't make a difference. You going to believe me, though. You going to believe. That's what this thing is all about. You going to believe. And Tank Davis believe. Now, I'm going to play something because I played it in the beginning of this broadcast. I promise you I'm going to let you go real quick. But this is what Tank Davis said about Terence Bud Crawford, because they were asking him about it yesterday in response to what Terence Crawford said about Tank, talking about he don't like Tank, he can't stand Tank Davis, blah, blah, blah. And Tank Davis has some choice words referring to Terence Crawford and some of the other snack fighters. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
And another thing, bro, I don't want to how these guys didn't get hurt against
Maximum? Yeah, you talking about Crawford got stuck by Maximum? Is that what you're
no,
saying?
you got clipped by that ball, right? Right? The fuck he's looking at Strong over the past year. I mean, these years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack shit. I'm telling you. Y'all later, man. I'm telling you. And that guy that a part of it, he been caught. He went to jail for it. He went to jail, right? Yeah.
Those are the words of Tank Davis yesterday. He was asking if y'all couldn't really make out what he said with the audio. He said, didn't he get clipped? Talking about Terence Crawford. Didn't he get clipped? He was talking about Gamboa. You know, when Terence Crawford was at the smaller weights. Didn't he get clipped by him? He got clipped by Gamboa. But yet over the years, he's had punch resistance. Over the years, he's running through fighters. Isn't he with Snack? And you know what those members of the media did when he brought up Snack? They laughed. And Tank Davis said, y'all laughing. It's not funny. Y'all laughing, but check it out. He said the owner of Snack, didn't he go to jail as a steroid dealer? And they said, yeah, Victor Conti. Y'all heard that, right? Everybody knows Tank Davis and all of the rest of them been watching the content over here. So I'm officially not a content creator anymore. I'm an influencer. The people are starting to see what I've been talking about for a year and a half. Not because I'm just doing this. I'm giving you clip by clip by clip as the viewership is increasing exponentially. We got over 600 people in here right now. Giving you video after video after video, including the last video with that airy, ominous music in the background. Giving you truth after truth after truth. Giving you evidence after evidence after evidence. What's up, Cornelius Burnett? That's my guy, Day One supporter. Giving you answers after answers after answers. Giving you rebuttals after rebuttals after rebuttals. And you know what I found out that I find interesting before I let y'all go? When somebody offends Terence Crawford, Victor Conti, Claressa Shields, Caleb Plant, Bill Haney, Devin Haney, who else? Tim Bradley. You know what they do? Guess what they do? They all respond. Rachel Donaire, they all respond. Through social media, they respond quick. I've offended them all, even within the past month, the past 3 months. just the past week, the past 8 months, the past 6 months, the past year and a half. And you know what's crazy? None of them yet have said my name. They never came back without insulting me. A few of them did insult me. I ain't talking about the insults. They never came back and refuted the truth and evidence that I've given you all. They never came back with evidence to refute what I'm saying, to counter what I've been showing y'all through truth and evidence. When somebody else offend them, they go fire off on social media at them. Put their name in it and everything. But they never respond to Manager Marty. They never come back with the evidence to dispute what I'm saying. You know, like when I tell y'all that 24/7, 365 testing through VADA is a hoax and fake news, they never come back with the evidence. When I tell y'all that the SNAP program works, they never come back with the evidence. When I told y'all that if you go back and look at all the SNAP fighters and how they have power resurgences in the first round, second round, third round, sixth round, ninth round, and 10th round, they never come back and refute it. When I showed y'all that Caleb Plant and the rest of them have bumps on their back and bumps on their faces, they never come back and refute it. They never come back and say, wait a minute, this guy, Manager Marty's lying on us. He's defaming our character. He's just making all of this up. The truth is the truth, y'all. And I want to leave y'all with something. I want to ask Claressa Shields one more question before I let her go and let y'all go too. Because I'm still waiting on the test results from Claressa. I want the test results from the Smarto lab, the lab that administers the test for PEDs. Since the DCOs did come to her house at 6 in the morning and they extracted blood and urine. And Victor Conti said in his tweet that VADA didn't find any PEDs in her system. But yet she is suspended indefinitely. And nobody has proof that she's suspended because of quote unquote marijuana use, right? Oh, okay. I want to ask Claressa a question. And I'm not targeting her. I did this to Caleb Plant. I did this to David Benavidez. I did it to Tyson Fury. She's no exception. I did it to Alicia Baumgartner, and now I'm going to do it with Claressa. And that is these pictures right here. What's these bumps on her face? This was from an interview I saw last week. At the Shakur Stevenson fight. What are them bumps? I circled it for y'all just so y'all can see it. Show y'all another one. What are those bumps on her face? I'm just trying to figure. I'm not saying she didn't have bumps on her face before she got with Victor Conti in the snack protocol. I'm just trying to figure out now, what is it? What are these bumps on her face? I'm not a medical professional. That's why I can ask these questions. What are they? Huh? I know she tried to hide it a little bit. I'm just trying to figure out what is the same thing we saw from Alicia Baumgartner when she tested positive for methanolone. Y'all remember that? Don't get mad at me. I'm just asking the question. What is it? We need answers.